not big subject art. Puggles.
Is the Puggles thing catching on?
Hashtag Puggles.
Now it is.
Bam.
Just got on. Awesome. See ya.
Gotta love the walkaways. It just adds to the
Quan Chi, enjoy your last breaths. I have prevailed before to you. Round one, fight.
And we're clear.
You should really see the faces Jen gives us, like right before the loading is done.
I feel like it's like I'm like my teacher again. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I talked. I'm sorry. I talked a lot in school, you may guess.
I would have never.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Kung Lao.
So Kung Lao, he's got some of his signature moves that come back, like the spin. Has similar properties to what it did before. He has his teleports. The only difference now is instead of going off the top of the screen, his teleport goes down and then comes up. That gives it a slightly faster teleport, but then it doesn't let you do things like jump in on an opponent and then do the teleport to get out of like anti-air and stuff. So you won't be able to use it that way. That'll tone down some of the Kung Lao jumping around. What like community sense called Bird Lao. So that'll tone down a little bit of that. But then he still has his dive kick available. Dive kick around.
So Bird Lao, that was a thing.
I've heard it was a thing.
All right.
It's the Kung Lao that does this.
Oh, okay, I've seen that.
Of course,
I have
he
seen that.
can throw his hat. He can still aim the hat, so if the opponent's jumping backwards, you can aim it up. The opponent's crouching, you can aim it down. And then, of course,
Don't show him too much, Paulo. Come on.
Hey, you know what's really interesting? Because we showed just little clips in our last stream about how Kung Lao worked. And people were wondering, like, the thing where he does the... That's his throw.
Let's see it.
So, it's funny, I play with a guy here at work named Ray. And every time we play, he plays Kung Lao. And he'll use a throw, and with every punch, he'll hit the buttons like this.
Like he's actually doing it.
Like he's
doing it.
Yeah.
No, but it's not how it works. And so he's got the spin, dive kick, teleport, hat toss. That's common.
Yeah, those are his common moves. And in Tempest Kung Lao, he gains the ability to spin his hat around himself. And when he does so, the hat actually spins around. Somebody throws a projectile that will send away. But then if he has his hat spinning around, the dive kick will actually hit twice because the hat's spinning around him. He can spin around and then come up and the hat can do there too. And use
what I find interesting too is when you spin the hat, the hat is a projectile blocker, but it has to be in front of it. Like so, if you throw it like if Quan Chi were to throw a skull and it wasn't right in front of him, it still won't. I mean, it'll go through it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and you can also enhance that, and then that gives a little bit of a different trajectory, which you can do the combos like that.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then also in this variation, the spin move, the enhanced version of it has a much bigger range.
You got beat, Paulo.
Paulo, you're really bad at this game.
Check Twitter real quick.
So if like Quan Chi is a little bit further away from Kung Lao and he misses an attack, you can actually catch him with the enhanced spin, which actually pulls the opponent in. And if you notice, the reaction to the enhanced spin was a different one where it uses for different type of combos. You don't want to do it with this variation.
Awesome. All right, so what do we got next? That's about it for this one?
Yep.
All right.
Let's jump into the next one.
I have some people asking about Run.